What's going on, beautiful people? The being known as Shanice Star here really quickly. I always say really quickly, and sometimes it's not quick. Yet I'm coming here, right? Going live after being live with a fellow sister out in the Virginia marketplace. 1 second. Let me see who's willing to be live with me. 1 second. One second, guys. Be with y'all shortly. Oops, that was my jumping jack reminder. I'm coming. All right. So the title of this live is called The Whole. And as you guys know, for those that do know, I usually go live after being live with somebody, right? Not always, because I'd be here all daggone day. Right? So I'm coming live after being live with a beautiful sister. And we were talking about, well, she was expressing to me about her life and things that's going on. And I gave her an analogy about being in a hole, right? And I feel like this message, not that I feel like, I know this message could be beneficial for somebody else, right? So the hole, right? The hole could be any issue or problem you got going on in your world, so you believe, right? So I gave her the analogy of like, you're in a hole, right? Fine. What good is it to identify that we are in a hole or that we have a problem if we aren't going to work on getting out of it? See, this is where many people have issues. And as she mentioned, she was feeling overwhelmed. I said, sweetie, you're going to feel overwhelmed if you keep looking at the thing that's causing you to feel overwhelmed. What we focus on expands. So if you continuously look at the fact that I'm in a hole, that hole going to look mad motherfucking big. Because all you're looking at is the hole. All you're looking at is the issue. What good is it to identify a problem if we're not going to work on a solution? It's like going to the doctor, for those that believe in doctors. It's like going to the doctor. They diagnose you and say, okay, that's it. This is your diagnosis. Good job. You like, dude, give me something. like what I'm supposed to do for this problem, right? So let's relate that to whatever it is that we have growing on in our situations, as far as identifying that we are in a hole isn't just to identify that we're in a hole, yet more so that we can properly evaluate and be strategic about getting out of the hole, right? This is why I share with people, awareness ain't always the best thing if you're not willing to accept responsibility and take action. Remain ignorant, right? Because it'll drive you crazy. So again, being in the hole. So I shared with the sister, I said, so fine, you are in a hole, right? But you have tools that's in the hole with you, right? But if all you focus on is the hole, you're not paying attention to the ladder that's in there with you. You're not paying attention to the shovel that's in there with you. You're not even paying attention to the other sister that literally is above the hole with her hand down like, yo, grab my motherfucking hand. You're not going to even grab my hand because you too busy complaining about the motherfucking hole. The key is, we know you in a hole, duh. Yet stop focusing on the hole. Because the key is, many people, the issues aren't going away, or the problem isn't eradicating itself, because you are focusing on the problem instead of the ladder, instead of the tools that's in the hole with you. So we're in a hole. Great. Got it. I got this issue. I got this problem. I got this challenge. Great. Fantastic. Now let's focus on getting out of it. And again, Just check your conversations. The average person that's in a hole or going through something, an issue, a challenge, isn't even talking about the ladder. They're not even talking about the step stool. They're talking about the hole. What you focus on expands. The average person just want to keep talking about the problem, the hole. Yet doesn't want to talk about how can I step on this ladder? How can I use this shovel? Meaning the tools and resources that you have available to you to get you out of the hole, right? Stop looking at the motherfucking hole. You already know you in a hole. Everybody knows you're in a hole. Stop talking about the hole. How about we talk about getting out of the hole, whatever that hole is for you, right? Whatever it is, whether it's financial issues, your relationship, your health, right? This sister here, she was like, I came back home and it's like, I got hit with so much stuff. I said, okay, I'm not saying to dismiss it, but identify it. And now let's focus on the ladder. Identify it, and now let's focus on reaching for the hand that's here to assist you. Stop looking at the hole. You're gonna get overwhelmed. You're gonna get overwhelmed if you're not focusing on taking action and get out. But if you focused on the ladder, if you're focused on the step stool, if you focus on the hand that's reaching for you, if you're working on mixing the water with the mud or whatever to be able to step up, you're not even paying attention to the fact that you're in the hole. And we can see it all around us. It's like, oh, you want to talk about the hole all day long, but have you stepped on the ladder yet? Right? Have you dug, somewhere up? Like, so the more you focus on the hole will get bigger. Even if it doesn't really get bigger, it'll seem like it's getting so much bigger because you're not focused on getting out of it. And then this is what happens, right? This is sometimes what happens. You decide to say, you know what? This ladder's in the damn way. This ladder is in the way. This shovel is in the way. As you in the hole, right? This shovel's in the way. This ladder's in the way. It's too hard to step up the ladder. And then you get rid of the tools, the resources to help you get out of the hole. Because you're so overwhelmed and you emotionally thinking. You then say, whoa, this ladder's taking up too much space. I don't have the energy to climb on the ladder. Because you focus on the motherfucking hole. So then you get so overwhelmed and so unstable in your thinking that you get rid of the tools, the associations that could assist you in getting out of the place you say you no longer want to be in. But you can't even identify that because you only focused on the hole. Again, stop focusing on problems. You can see it everywhere around us. Whether it's on the news, whether it's in your circles and your associations, you ain't even got to leave your own bedroom to figure it out, meaning with yourself. Focusing on the hole so daggone much. But what did you do today to get out the hole? What did you do today? Did you take one step on the ladder? Did you even pick up the shovel? Did you even attempt to reach for the hand that's like, yo, I've been in the hole. I can help you get out of the hole, right? Stop focusing on the hole. Again, yes, identify that you're in a hole to properly assess and be strategic on how to get out of it, right? Identify that, yes, there is a problem, right? Awareness is the first step. There is a problem. But what good is it to identify the problem, identify the hole, if you're not going to look to get a solution? This is where many people at. We know it all day long. We know situations can be better. We know where we're at. But what are you doing about it? So my thing is, if you're not going to focus on a solution, who cares about the problem? Don't even identify the problem. Don't even identify that you're in a hole if you're not going to work on getting out the hole. Because you are going to frustrate yourself because you're going to constantly see that you're in a hole, but you're doing nothing to get out of the hole. So again, I'm coming live after being live with a fellow sister. And what she says afterwards, she's like, Shanice, thank you. She was like, I needed that. I was like, boo, association is key. This is what people, it is key. Yo, it is key, beautiful people. I forgot who said it, but they said when you hit rock bottom, be mindful of who you surround yourself with when you hit rock bottom. As you're going through situations, be mindful who you surrounding yourself with. She's like, at times I don't want to call you because you're busy. I said, sweetie, please do not create a story about my life. Yes, I'm busy. Yes, I have things that I'm doing, but I also have committed to assist you, so you are my business. And if I'm busy, I'll tell you I'm busy, right? I'll reply with a text message or a voicemail and say I'm busy, I can't talk right now. But don't create stories about my life as to why you do not reach out and you in the motherfucking hole. So again, be mindful of focusing on the whole. Identify. See, there's a difference between identifying and focusing. Identify that you are in a hole. Identify that there's a problem. Yet only do that to be able to properly devise a solution. So being in the hole is totally fine. It is okay. It is life. It freaking happens. The key here is don't be so much in the hole that you're ignoring the ladder, you're ignoring the shovel, you're ignoring the cement, you're ignoring the water, you're ignoring the people that are like, I'm here to assist you, because you too busy focused on the hole. The person is sitting here assisting you too. You like, but this is what's going on. But I got this letter in the mail. But they're about to evict me. Or but this person. And the person's like, but there's a ladder. There's a ladder. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to stay there. So again, what we focus on expands. As I shared with the sister, when you start to step on the ladder, when you decide to get the shovel, the cement, whatever, the step stool, whatever tools you have in the hole with you, when you decide to focus on those things, you don't even realize you're in the hole. You don't even focus on the fact that you're in the hole because you're too busy focused on getting up out that joker. It only looks so big. It only looks so deep because you keep on looking at the hole instead of looking at the ladder. And the more you don't do, you won't do. The longer you don't do, you won't do. And then you will get frustrated and say it's too crowded in this hole. And then you'll get rid of the people, the resources there to assist you because you're not utilizing it. So therefore you don't see it as beneficial. So you don't see the ladder as beneficial. You don't see your fellow sister or brother as beneficial. You don't see the step stool as beneficial because it's not beneficial because you're not utilizing it. So therefore it's taking up space in the hole. Stop looking at the hole. Yes, identify it. Yes, be aware. Identify, wow, I can't pay my bills, or oh, I'm late, or oh, I'm sick, or oh, I need to leave this relationship, or oh, this job isn't paying me enough. Damn right, identify it, yet be mindful of your intentions. The only reason why we identify things is to be able to have a solution. That's the problem with people now. They want to identify and know so much. You know about this, you know about that, and then you stress the fuck out. Because you're aware of all this stuff, but you're not doing anything about it, right? Shout out to some of the conscious community, right? You're aware of everything under the sun, but if you ask somebody what you're doing about it, mum's the word, right? For some people, right? So awareness is only the first step. Awareness is only the first step. You still got to go through responsibility and taking action. So again, be mindful of focusing on the whole as to where you do not utilize the ladders that's around you, the shovels that's around you, the cement that's around you, the step stool that's around you, aka your tools, your resources, the people that are here to assist you, beautiful people. Identify, yet don't focus. And that's for any problem you want to perceive as a problem in your world, beautiful people. It does no good to identify a problem if you're not going to work on a solution. That's where the saying, from my perspective, ignorance is bliss comes from. Ignorance is bliss. That's where it comes from. Because the moment you choose to be aware, if you're not doing something to adjust that, you're going to get pissed off. You're going to get overwhelmed. You're going to get frustrated. But if you're focused on the ladder, you're like, I don't care that I'm in the hole. And this is where forgiveness comes in, where we got to start forgiving ourselves. Like, I can't believe I'm in debt, or I can't believe I did this relationship. You focusing on the hole. Stop focusing on the hole and focus on getting up out the hole. Because if you focus on getting up out the hole, you will no longer be in the hole. But the longer you focus on being in the hole, you will remain in the hole. What you focus on expands. Get around some associations that are the ladder in your hole. Get around associations that's the shovel in your hole. Get around some associations that's the cement in your hole. And stop being around people that are digging you in a deeper hole. Be able to identify who are assets and who are liabilities in your world as they are speaking into your life. Stop allowing people to talk into your life that's keeping you in a situation you say you want to get out of. You thinking somebody's a ladder in your hole and they really more dirt. And I don't mean the dirt to step up on and get out of it, but the dirt that's going to continue to bury you in. So again, be mindful of focusing on the hole. Identify the hole, yet do not focus on the hole. Do not disregard the ladder that's in the hole already with you, beautiful people. You got it around you. And if you don't have it around you, adjust your association. Stop focusing on the hole. Identify the hole. Identify where you are at, yet do not focus on it. Focus on where you are looking to be. What we focus on expands. And I'm going to keep on repeating it because I understand the power of programming and spaced repetition. Stop focusing on the hole and focus on the ladder that's in the hole with you. This is how you become productive and progressive and proactive in your world, beautiful people. Even while you're in the hole. There's nothing wrong with being in a hole. Woe to the person that keeps blaming themselves and beating themselves up about being in the hole. Because then you're going to stay in the hole because you keep on looking at the fucking hole. Stop looking at the hole. Forgive yourself and start climbing the ladder. I don't care if it's one step a day. So again, this is the Being Known as Shanice Star, coming live after being live with the fellow sister. This is what we do on this side of town, right? We use social media as tools and not crutches, right? Conversations matter. Associations matter, beautiful people. We're about the nucleus of self on this side of town, right? Focusing on the roots, having the conversations that matter. Because when you focus on the roots, your fruit starts to change. Your fruit will start to change when you start focusing on the roots of the matter. And the root is the nucleus of self, knowledge of self, knowing thyself. Identify that you are in a hole. Stop focusing on the fact that you're in a hole. Climb that ladder. Get that shovel. Get that step stool. And focus on getting out instead of where you're at. Y'all know I really don't read comments as I am going live, so I'm going to read them really quickly before chiming off. Hey, beautiful Imani. I love you too, Rose. I love you too, sweetie. Congratulations on identifying that you're in a hole. Now speak of it no more. Speak of it no more, ever again. Hey, beautiful people. Hey, Ronell, sweetie. Happy birthday again. Congratulations, Laurelyn, working on it. That's all that's it, working on it, right? Steps are still steps, no matter how small they are, right? No matter how tall the mountain is, it takes those little steps. Don't make friends in the hole who made a home there. Tamika said that right there. People that's happy, they want to pitch up a tent in the hole with you. Like, no, I don't want to stay here. Peace, peace, brother Demetrius. Peace, peace. Alignment. Message right on time. Alignment. We brought each other into each other's space. My mother told me this when she was alive. She said to me, stop coming to my hole. I made a home here and you don't belong here with me. I didn't get it at that time, but I am so grateful that she pushed me out. That's from my sister girl, Tamika from VA. Peace, love, and light to her spirit, Tamika, for real, right? Like, don't pitch up a tent with me in my hole, right? All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Remember, identify the problem, yet focus on solutions. Identify the problem, focus on solutions. Rarely will you continue to identify and see the problem if you're focused on the solution. You only see the problem, you only realize the hole because you are focused on it. Step on the ladder, do some digging, whatever it is that you got to do to get on up out of it. Once you've identified it, that's enough. Speak of it no more. Once you've identified it, speak of it no more. Stop giving it life. Stop giving life to things that you want to be dead. Stop giving life to things that you no longer want to experience. And even by speaking it, even by thinking about it, is giving it life. Real quick story, real quick. This happened actually twice yesterday with Bob and two other sisters, right? One of them, they both made comments that weren't serving them, right? Yet I let them finish, you know. So they said something and it was like, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be possible to happen. It's a short period of time. And I let her finish. Then when she was finished, I said, okay, speak of it no more. Speak of it no more. Don't speak of it in my presence. Don't speak of it no more. We are aware of what may be challenging or that it may seem impossible. Speak of it no more. We are now going to speak of what is possible. And they started laughing, but they knew I was serious. Speak of it no more. You've identified it. That's enough. You do not need to keep on speaking about where the fuck you at. Focus on what you're doing to get out of it. Okay? Stop giving life to things you do not want to see live. All right, beautiful people. I got a conference call I need to hop on to. I love y'all. Remain encouraged, beautiful people. Association is key. Be mindful of who's pouring into you every single day, beautiful people. Be mindful, be mindful, be mindful, be mindful. I love y'all. I believe in y'all. Project Self ain't no walk in the park, kiddies. Be intentional. Be deliberate. This is the being known as Shanice Starr signing out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.